There is probably no, like, greater challenge in Call of Duty Zombies than the one box challenge. Now, I know there is, like, several other, like, really, really famous challenges to do within Zombies. Rainbow Perk Challenge, both, like, reverse and forward. You've got, obviously, the one box challenge. There's the Starting Room Challenge. You've got, like, the War Guns Only. You've got Pack-a-Punch Every Gun. But for me, I do still think the one box challenge is at the top of the list. To me, it's like the challenge I remember doing the most growing up when playing Zombies. I love it. I think everyone should do it at least once or twice. It's so much fun, and that's what we're doing today. I'm bringing it back once again this year in 2022 on Black Ops 3 for a one-box challenge. Ah! I didn't almost die. Wasn't worried. Not in the slightest. And if you don't know the rules behind the one-box challenge, it is pretty self-explanatory. Explanatory? However you say that word. Basically, you go up to the box, you buy it once, and the first gun you get out of it, that's the gun you use for the rest of the game. So if I hit it and I get stuck with the XM53 rocket launcher, that's the gun I'm using for the game. There's no switching it. However, if I do get like the Ghost devices first, which will be highly unlikely, then I am allowed to respin the box for an actual gun. Thankfully as well, Ascension does have like a fixed spawn, I believe, for the box. God, after doing that knife only challenge, like I feel like I've perfected knifing on this game. I did it so many times. You're gonna get smacked in the face. I think I did it so many times that game that I must have like perfected how to knife enemies and zombies. I'm just waiting for a Packaholic. I know, sue me if you want, I don't care. I'm gunning for it because I'm not gonna have a gun for like that's actually kind of huge. Give me that. Because I'm not gonna have a gun for like a bit, I do just kind of want something that's gonna, you know, keep me alive. But here's some ammo. We're grooving and moving now. At least I can get some extra points on the go. Of course that would happen to me. Of course it would. All right, I have 3,500 points. Probably at the end of this round, I can start making my way towards the box, as I think I'll have enough points. I'm not 100% sure, but I think I will. I really don't want all these zombies though to get smacked by this like spinny thing of death that after all these years I still don't actually know the name to, like, at all. Like I said though, thankfully this map does have like a fixed box spawn, so it will always spawn in the same place for the first time in the game. All right, let's turn on the power. There's the power lag. Oh my god, my game is dying. Give me cooler. It's so nice. This map, I gotta say, the remakes for this game are so good. Like, they're so pretty. Like, I love them so much. But this is what we're all here for. The true moment. The box. Will it nice me? Will it not? Who knows? But we're gonna find out in a minute once I kill this zombie. Please be good to me. Please. Oh, the haymaker? Actually, do you know what? That's not a bad pickup. That's not a bad pickup. I'm actually very okay with this. I think I would have liked. Nah, do you know what? This is a top tier gun. I'm happy with this. I'm happy with this. Good. This is a good pickup. I can definitely get to like minimum, like round 30, 40 with this. Easy peasy. Lemon squeeze. My only complaint with this gun is gonna be the lack. The lack of ammunition is gonna be a little bit tough. I'm not gonna lie, because even Pack-a-Punch, this doesn't have like a lot of ammo, which could be a bit of a problem in the future. But, you know, that's a bridge I'll cross when I get to it. But I think for the time being, I am gonna start getting Pack-a-Punch open, and we're gonna start working towards that. This map is so good. I think Ascension might be one of my all-time favorite maps. I love it. Everything about it. It's space-themed, which I love. It's the first, like, full-on proper Easter egg that we ever got in Zombies. The theme of the map's sick. I love it. It's easy to play as well, which is, like, a big bonus. Anyone can get good at it. It's just great. What's not to love? And I know for a fact, someone is gonna be like, oh, classic Zombies challenge, but you're not doing it on a classic game. Well, guess what, pal? I've already done 3 previous videos of this on World at War, Black Ops 1, and Black Ops 2. So if you want to go watch them after watching this, be my guest. But today, we're doing it on BO3. I didn't quite want to, like, redo a video so soon, you know? Like, it's only been like a month or 2 since I did them. But I was like, you know what? I haven't done a BO3 challenge video. Why don't we just run it back with BO3? I might even end this series with doing it on like BO4 and then Cold War and even Vanguard when the round-based map comes out, when we get Shino remade for the 19th time on that game. And if I really feel like it, I may even run it back with the non-Treyarch zombie games. Bit of Infinite Warfare, maybe a bit of Advanced Warfare. That's all 3 landers done. That means Pack-a-Punch can now be opened. Let's get this opened. Let's get... Oh, I have to launch the rocket. I forgot. Oops. You know, there's always something I forget about these maps. Launch the rocket. And I mean, like, come on. How can you not think this is sick? You get to launch a literal rocket in a zombies game. In a zombies map. Like, hello? And you can blow it up if you've got the right weaponry. It's dope. Okay, game, that's like some sort of sick joke. How am I supposed to get to that when it's there? If you do want to see other like classic zombie challenges on the channel, do let me know in the comments down below and I will make sure I get to them because like I really do enjoy going back and like re-experiencing different challenges that I did growing up. Now that I'm like way better at the game and actually know what I'm doing for the most part. So I'd love to go back and try and like revisit some of those old challenges. Please give me dead wire. Oh, you just ask nicely and the game shall, like, give you. It's like, oh, it's great. I just love being the game's favorite. I've been saying it time and time again. I really do wish these older games had some sort of, like, rage-inducer, like, mechanic. Because, man, these early rounds are just so slow. They're so slow. And my poor little ADD brain is just like, give me more, give me now. I get so distracted and so bored. I just, it's a real problem, you know? It's a real problem. I have the brain of a literal 4-year-old. I don't get the hate Dempsey gets. I'm just gonna say it. I don't get it. I love Dempsey. I think Dempsey's a great character. And I don't understand why everyone seems to like hate him. Like, I feel like everyone's ranking for characters goes Takeo, which I can understand. He is a bit of a boring character. Dempsey, which I don't get. Nikolai, like I get Nikolai. He does have a lot of great quotes. Obviously as well, like his stature does change drastically towards the end of like the story and whatever. And obviously Richtofen is like everyone's favorite because he's just everyone's favorite little psychopath. But I don't understand the hate Dempsey gets. I don't get it. I think Dempsey's a great character. Actually, growing up, Dempsey was my favorite character growing up. So it might just be to do with that is why I like him so much. But like, at the end of the day, I don't get the hate that he gets. You see what I mean though? About like the game just being super slow? It's around 13. And like half this, more than half, like 75% of this horde is still walking. Like if this was World at War or BO1, like all these zombies would be sprinting at me by now. Like, come on. I just wish it was like that again, you know? Because my god, some of these rounds go hella slow. In like a completely unrelated note, have you guys seen that like Unreal Engine 5 video going around on Twitter lately? Because oh my god, it's actually insane. If you haven't seen it, I'll basically like try and paint a picture for you. It's like, it's a straight up photorealistic like minute-and-a-half video of someone in a train station. And I'm by photorealistic, I mean, if you walked outside and went to a train station, like obviously it's real life, it looks great. You then watch that video, like you wouldn't be able to tell the difference between like what's real and what's fake because it's oh my god, it's insane. Like it's terrifyingly good at just how like in depth and high quality it is. Because the first time I watched it, I was like, oh cool. Someone's doing like a day and night comparison of a train station and like whatnot. Maybe this is gonna be like a really good like horror setting for something. Who knows? I don't. But then like reading through the comments and like seeing everybody else's retweets and learning that it's just like it's a straight up like animated video in Unreal Engine 5. It's just mind blowing to me. Like technology is like super cool, but holy like mother of God, I guarantee you within like the next 5 years. My dumbass is never going to be able to tell the difference between what's real and what's fake in terms of like video content, and I'm kind of terrified for it. Like I can't wait, but at the same time, like, can we just like slow down a bit, please? I'm still looking at this game and I'm like, wow, it's beautiful. Like, could you imagine like a photorealistic Call of Duty zombies? I'd have nightmares for life. Could you imagine just being chased around by like 24 photorealistic zombies screaming at you with like their flesh basically falling off their bones? Like, my god, it'd be awful. It'd be great, but I feel like we'd all have nightmares for the rest of our lives. Alright, let's do this song and dance again of where the hell these monkeys going and what park are they gonna try and steal. My guess, stamina up. I guessed wrong. They just nicked widows from me almost immediately. I didn't even get like a warning, it just disappeared. Playing this map does have me thinking though, like what if Zombie Chronicles 2 is real? What maps would you guys like want to see in that remake? Like, I'm not gonna lie, on top of the list for me is Transit. I am dying for like a true and proper Treyarch remake of Transit. I want them to give that map the justice that it deserves, because that map had so much potential to be incredible, but because technology limitations at the time, they just could not fulfill like the vision for the map. Whereas in today's, you know, tech world, they're more than capable of making that map what it could have been. So I think that is obviously at the top of my list, and I honestly think it should be at the top of everyone's list, even though I know like, aha, it's Transit, poopy map, blah blah blah, whatever. I mean, come on, who wouldn't love to have a Transit without the fog, without the denizens, just like an actual like giant kind of open world zombie map? Like, it would be great. I'd love it. Next on my list is Buried. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I need a Buried remake. I love that map, like, just so much. I need it. I need it in my life, at least once. I feel like that map has never been given, like, the love it deserves, like, post BO2. It needs to start getting some love. I think next on my list is probably, like, the base maps for BO3. Got Shadows, oh god, I can't remember all the maps off the top of my head. Shadows, the Eisendrache, Grodd, and then Rev. I've 1,000,000% forgotten one, and I don't know which one it is, and now I feel really bad. Because like, I feel like we're starting to get into like that territory where it's like we've already had remastered maps for Kino. We've already had remastered maps for like the original 4 on World at War. Like, the next maps to get remastered are the BO3 maps, and then after that the BO4 maps, and whatever else. But I think the main two that I want to see come back are, I mean, obviously Dire-Rise would probably also be coming back, and I absolutely despise that map and would happily just throw it in the bin for like the rest of eternity. But I think the two that I would love to see get like a true remake from Treyarch is Buried and Transit. I feel like when I come around to doing Ascension for the starting room round 100, it's probably going to be like one of the easiest ones. Like, I'm currently like practicing through Revelations, just trying to get like the technique down. I mainly want to use the Apothicon Servant for that run, but I know I can get a pack punch and whatever. But like, it's a pain in the ass trying to like shoot the boxes from spawn with the Apothicon and then like spin an Immolation and a crate power like back to back. It's a bit difficult, I'm not gonna lie, but I'm trying. I've had it once, but that is like the next one on the list that I'm trying to get done. I do feel like Ascension's gonna be like a doddle, like an absolute walk in the park. There's just so much like open room and so much space, even in spawn, like that you can just train around in. It's kind of great. The only problem with Ascension is I'm gonna be in black and white the entire video, which is fine for me. But I feel like after a while just staring at black and white, my brain's gonna explode. I'm actually very surprised at the fact that it's round 28 and I still haven't had to use this cashback yet. It's just been chilling since like what, round 13? I'm very surprised in my own ability to like stockpile my ammo as well as I have been. Admittedly, like, Deadwire has been doing majority of the work for me, but like, you know, I'm still impressed nonetheless. Even though like I know the Haymaker by no means is a bad gun, I wasn't expecting it to still be like this powerful at round 29. Like, I know most people when it comes to shotguns in this game, they opt for the KRM. I mean, I've always been pretty partial to the Haymaker just because, you know, blasting, it's fun. To my 4-year-old brain, but like I know it's a little weaker than like the KRM. I think it's also a bit weaker than the Brecci, but like goddamn, it's still put in the work, you know, for round 29 and above. And there we go, round 30 with a singular box weapon in the Haymaker. I've completed the goal that I set out in the beginning. If you have enjoyed this video, as usual, don't forget to drop a like, drop a sub. Also, leave a comment as to like what other challenges you might want to see me do in the future, be it classic challenges or like more recent stuff, what games and whatnot. And as usual, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you for hanging out, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.